West White Salinas resident. You know, earlier in the presentation that Mr. Reynolds talked about contractors' first alarm, you know, in the machete. Did you know that they also hit people with their batons while knocking on their tents for the first couple weeks? You know, their attitude of how they woke people up each morning was actually pretty deplorable during the first 2 weeks. Thus, the pushback with things like the machete. In fact, Jill Allen had to intervene because there were significant grievances among the population down there in Chinatown. The report that says 7 people were placed. Kind of disappointed because, you know, their commitment is supposed to be 200 within 90 days. That's an average of at least 2 a day. 15 people in process and 44 total. I did want to comment on that because during the, I actually personally submitted over 30 cadets myself. So either those are being ignored or not included, or maybe I've been the one to bring the bulk of them in. I'm not sure which. But I have submitted over 30 VI cadets personally. During the Salinas Downtown Community Board meeting at the beginning of the month, Jill Allen actually said that they couldn't reconnect with over 50% of the people that they had fill out their forms. So pushing people out, evicting them, and giving them a promise of a chance of housing later is not effective as a process to get people housed. So I'm a little curious about those numbers. I'm the vice president of the Monterey County Homeless Union that Janet May spoke to earlier. We represent a significant percentage of homeless persons here from Chinatown and around Salinas, and also along the peninsula. We are here to work with everyone to get people housed, whatever that is for people, whether or not they prefer to be outside. The union has been headquartered at Salinas City Hall for the past 4 weeks. We've been providing a safe place for people to be with blankets, sleeping bags, and tents after 6 p.m. each night, as long as they follow 3 basic rules: no drinking, no drugs, no drama. There's been an average of 15 people per night, with approximately 10 to 12 people from our target population, meaning the homeless. In my opinion, there seems to be a severe negativity emanating from the city. Noticing people and evicting them before the service providers can connect with them, like under Sanborn Bridge and LV Drive and Griffin Street, that's just not helping anybody be connected with services, and they're actually not following their administrative protocol. You know, I may have no standing with the city, but I hope the homeless union can gain some standing with everyone present and absent in these solutions. What I'm finding is that what this population needs more than anything else, and where the union feels things need to start, is to allow people the dignity and attention of being a person before being homeless. I've just got another paragraph. If people can't be housed, or until people are housed, the union calls on the Salinas City Corporate, the Monterey County Corporate, and the service providers to advocate for a moratorium on the enforcement of the cleanups, designate a safe place for people to be with their possessions and their pets, and process everyone who needs or wants housing. This community has a lot of heart. It's time these presenters seek out and partner with the community's heart to come up with additional solutions than what's here, and allow people the dignity and attention of being a person before being homeless. This topic is much more about how we communicate and interact with people than anything else.